Hey friends, I'm headed back to Puerto Vallarta for a couple days and I want y'all to come with me. So if you know, you know, I lived here for a year and a half and I'm officially deeming myself part Mexican. I just love it here. And a few things about Puerto Vallarta, in case you don't know, it's such a beautiful place. The people are very kind and it's so peaceful. Like, how could you not love it? Anywho, after I got here, I had to check into my hostel. And if you don't know what a hostel is, let me just say it's a very different experience, but stay tuned for my blog about it. Then I hit the streets like I never left, and of course, ran into Auntie. Now, this is not my real auntie, but I've been fortunate enough to be adopted by many of the local Black aunties that live here in Mexico, and I'm so grateful. She then took me to see other auntie who actually owns a restaurant here in PV called Brooklyn's Cafe, and if you're ever here, you have to check it out. After I left the aunties, I stopped by one of the local shops that sells these delicious Argentinian empanadas. Like, they're so bomb. I had to get one. To end the evening, I decided to meet up with one of my friends to enjoy a sunset on the beach. And let me just say, every sunset here is just amazing. I woke up early the next day to get to the Munyons. I went to this local shop in Mexico that does pretty good printing, and I got some business cards made. Afterwards, I set up shop at this cafe here in the Emiliana Zapato zone of PV, and let's just say, just because we travel, we still get to the bag. I then furthered my productivity for the day by shooting some content, and I love that I could just mind my business here. After a hard day's work, I had to get a drink, okay, to treat myself. For dinner, I decided to get some snapper because the seafood in Mexico is quite delicious. Next day, I hit a taco shop, which is one of the best taco shops here in PV. And actually, one of my other aunties put me on. Shout out to her. But yes, I had to grab me some street tacos, baby. And let me just say one thing about Mexico, if you don't know, it's always something going on. And I love that about this country and the culture. Look at this man just living his best life, child. I didn't even know about this festival when I came here, but that's just one more thing I love about this place. They had the most beautiful fireworks to end the night. And one thing about Puerto Vallarta, they actually pop fireworks every night, but these they went all out for it, and it was just so beautiful. And I was grateful to be here. One thing about me, I'm always doing a good deed. And when I used to live here, I would always donate to this local thrift shop. So I wanted to get rid of a few things before I left. After that good deed, I had to treat myself, of course, as I always do, and get me a massage at one of my favorite day spas here called Artapil. And I don't know what techniques they're teaching in Mexico, but baby, that massage changed my life. Now, this was a very quick trip. I was only here a couple days, but I'm so grateful for the people I got to see and connect with, and even the ones I didn't. I will be back, of course, and I'm just glad I got to be in a familiar place in my second home. What a flex. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave any thoughts or comments.